Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chad gave EJ a surprise gift of Cuban cigars at the Demera estate. The cigars, according to Chad, were a congratulations present for EJ on becoming a parent once more. After EJ thanked Chad, the two brothers shared an embrace. "How are things between Chad and Stephanie going?" EJ inquired. Chad complained to EJ about Alex's propensity to invent justifications for going to Stephanie. EJ advised Chad to stand up for Stephanie. Stefano's portrait hangs over the fireplace, and EJ was fixated on it. "Whenever in doubt, think WWSD," added EJ. EJ urged that Chad inform Alex that there would be consequences if Alex persisted in interfering with Chad and Stephanie's relationship. Chad scoffed about what Stefano would do. Chad concurred and promised to straighten out Alex. "Hey dude, go be a Demera," proclaimed EJ. Alex brought Stephanie some leftover Chinese food to Chad and Stephanie's apartment. Alex claimed that the food was his way of saying thank you to Stephanie and Chad for inviting him to join them following his disastrous date with Trask. Alex explained to Stephanie that his date with Trask had fallen flat because he couldn't stop talking about her. Alex received criticism from Stephanie for discussing her with another woman. To check on Thomas and Charlotte, Stephanie departed. Alex was planning to get Stephanie back, according to Chad, who entered the room. In addition, it won't succeed. "Never again," Chad sternly admonished. Alex was warned by Chad to avoid showing up shirtless at their flat and to quit making up justifications for seeing Stephanie. Alex declared he would be willing to back off. Alex pretended to have to depart to finish a work project as Stephanie came back. Alex fled after an insincere request from Chad to stay for dinner. After Abigail's passing, Chad revealed with sorrow that he hadn't believed he would ever find love again before meeting Stephanie. "You've just rekindled a great deal of light in my life," Chad stated compassionately. "I want you to know how important you are to me, and I would never let anything come between us." Stephanie acknowledged feeling the same way. Chad and Stephanie departed for the bedroom. Trask ran into Nicole in Horton Town Square after becoming disoriented. Nicole ruined some food. "I'm sorry," Trask said. Nicole hinted of being pregnant. Trask remembered Sloane, stating she knew something about Nicole. Trask offered to buy Nicole's food in its place. When Nicole revealed that she had undergone DNA testing, Trask was taken aback. Nicole described how Sloane received Nicole's test results from the hospital due to what she assumed had been a mix-up. Nicole departed since she had had enough of Trask's discourse. "My ass, mix it up. What does Sloane want with the DNA test findings for Nicole and EJ?" After Nicole had gone, Trask murmured to herself. Nicole informed EJ about her encounter with Trask after they were back at the Demera estate. EJ suspected Trask was planning something. Nicole claimed she had a gut feeling Trask was personally invested in both her and Sloane's offspring. EJ expressed his confusion and suggested that Trask might be experiencing life through him and Nicole. At the apartment of Eric and Sloane, Eric told Sloane that they would ultimately have to give their child a name, and he called their newborn baby Brady. Sloane questioned Eric's reasoning for assuming their child would be named Brady. Eric casually remarked that his and Sloane's dissatisfaction with the baby's last name might be a justification for marriage. If Eric had asked her out, Sloane questioned. Eric offered a flimsy list of justifications for why he and Sloane need to get hitched. Eric's suggestion was rejected fiercely by Sloane. Sloane pointed out that she was under no obligation to wed Eric or adopt his last name. "What did Sloane need from him?" Eric inquired. "Love." Sloane rebuked Eric. "You jackass. I need love." Roman revealed to Kate at the Brady pub that he still had his doubts about Sloane. Roman wished Sloane hadn't been Eric's choice for a baby mama. Roman was reprimanded by Kate for calling Sloane a baby mama, and she was urged to give Sloane another chance. Roman remembered how over the years he and Kate had come to trust one another. Kate let out a longing sigh. Roman inquired as to if Kate was withholding something from him. Kate apologized for keeping the request to have Harris make Megan vanish from Roman after she revealed it to him. Roman was angry at first but later forgave Kate. Roman went on to say that he understood Kate's motivation for trying to have Megan eliminated, and he lightheartedly urged her to consult him the following time she attempted to use her Navy SEAL hits. Kate and Roman shared a kiss. Marlena jokingly told Roman and Kate to get a room as soon as she walked in. Roman, Kate, and Marlena welcomed each other with joy. Marlena brought up Sloane and Eric, and she concurred with Roman's concerns about Sloane. Marlena and Roman were continuously urged by Kate to be forgiving of Sloane. Harris was taken aback when a resident at Bayview called his name after Marlena had given him a tour of the institution. After turning, Harris spotted Eve Donovan. Harris remarked that he and Eve had attended the same high school. Eve remembered how boring high school had been. When Harris expressed regret for how he had treated Eve in high school, it caught Eve off guard. Eve reasoned that since graduating from high school, she had endured worse. Eve remembered how she had arrested Harris and his companions, turning the tables on Harris. "Guess I've always had a talent for getting back at people," said Eve. Harris inquired as to the reason Eve was imprisoned in Bayview. Eve remembered tricking Ben into trying to kill Ciara. When Eve informed Harris about Paige's passing, she remarked that Paige would always be missed. Harris revealed to Eve that he had been Hope's love partner and that he had also met Ciara and Ben. Eve stated that although she would never forgive Ben for the horrible killing of Paige, she was wrong to try to hold Ciara accountable for Ben's misdeeds. Harris guessed Eve had benefited from Bayview. Eve claimed that Bayview had changed her for the better. When Eve revealed that she would be leaving Bayview in the coming weeks, she started to get excited. Harris inquired as to Eve's plans for the future. Eve mentioned wanting to travel to California to see her relatives. Harris thought Eve's plans were good. Eve joked that she might want to pick up music once more. Eve was told by Harris that she could always pursue her ambitions. Eve expressed her hope that Harris was correct and noted that it was still possible for him to pursue his own aspirations. "Here's hoping Bayview can assist you in the same way it has assisted me," Eve remarked. A toast to the future was made by Eve and Harris as they raised their coffee cups. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.